All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. The link right down in the video description. Click that link. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house, 25% off selected items at this time. Shop and save and shop, family. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University. We talking about over 1,200 videos. I just dropped some new ones on there. We got some new, elaborate titles for your family. Got that work. You ain't going to get it like this nowhere else. I want you over there. Plus, we got the supplemental, also monumental and instrumental research material from the Grandmasters. I give you an overview on that material, giving you 360 degrees of supreme African academics, wisdom, and knowledge that cannot be compared to by any other website on the planet. Get over there today and be amazed. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never calm. Exclusive live streams. Too hot for YouTube. I'm going live tonight. I got 2 on the menu. Come eat. Come get this wisdom. Come get these academic jewels and gems. You need them. You feel me? And plus, you get access to so much more. You got over 300 exclusive videos, presentations that have not been seen on any other platform, website. And so you want access to that. Become a patron today, family. To all the family that donated to the General, I want to thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there that would like to donate to the General, the link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click that link, donate, and I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, here we go again. Tunisia Arabs mad that Denzel Washington is playing Hannibal. They don't want him to play Hannibal because they done stole North Africa and niggas have allowed them to sit on the land for so long. They over there committing all type of genocide with these, these homemade niggas over there. You see what I'm saying? Allow these niggas, allow these Arabs and these nigger Arabs to exist in Africa for so long. And as we see, our people are starting to wise up. You see, they starting to wise up, getting rid of the Europeans, but they got to get rid of the Arab too. He got to go too. You understand what I'm saying? Not long ago, I don't know what, he must have been one of them old Arab niggas, left a comment, say, I had put up, Africa, goddamn it, expel every goddamn Arab on the continent. He couldn't see that being possible. How the fuck it's possible that you supplant it? The guy, you can always throw the same situation in reverse. Don't let no motherfucker tell you otherwise. Talking about it's impossible. That's a goddamn lie. It's so possible. You understand what I'm saying? All you had to do is throw that goddamn that engine in reverse. That's all you got to do. And you will see the possibility. You understand what I'm saying? And if you get on their head right, you understand they might run out faster than they came in. If you about that life, if you about that life. But see, this is what I talk about when I talk about the last video. They don't respect our people. They don't respect our people. You understand what I'm saying? Because our people allow them to sit on the land. You understand? Fund all type of terrorist groups on the land. So they don't, they see that you are defeated, that you have, given up any type of revolutionary fight to reclaim the Northern Africa. You see, they don't see, African people having that type of energy, to reclaim the land. And so, you know what they're doing? They want more of it. And this is what African people, and it speaks to why, they having so many problems with black people playing significant figures that, the last one about the Cleopatra, I didn't give a goddamn about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, the Ptolemies are totally overblown. Okay, so I mean, people's always talking about Cleopatra, and Cleopatra is insignificant. It was so many indigenous African queens that make her she wasn't even important. You see what I'm saying? At all. So I'm not even concerned about. And Hannibal, you understand what I'm saying? Hey, clearly, there were depictions of Hannibal as an African. Okay, we see coins and we see that there was a woolly head, brother on the coin with an elephant on the back. So it's not like as if they making it up. Now, you know how they always try, they try to make it insignificant. You know what I'm saying? By saying, oh, well, this, this might have been a slave, but then you don't put no goddamn slave on no coins. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no goddamn slaves gonna get on no coins. The only people that's going on coins is people in power. That's the only people going on some coins. And so, we have significant documentation to prove at least, that, the concept of Hannibal being African, and I can go into it deeper. You see what I'm saying? I could go into it deeper, and I will go into it deeper. But, we looking at, every time we pop up, and try to play significant roles of our people, especially in power. You see, Hannibal is very significant because, he took it to their doorstep. You see, that's very significant. Hannibal taught black people something, that they still have not learned to this day, because his father told him, as he was coming up, yes, he was. The Carthaginians is supposedly, and I say that, because, a lot of it is mythology. You understand what I'm saying? But that don't mean that there's not truth under the mythology. That the Carthaginians came from today what they call Phoenicia. Okay, and so understandably that the Phoenicians came from, which was a branch of the Canaanites through Canaan's son Sidon. You see what I'm saying? And so this is where you get the Phoenicians. And so, the Canaanites, they black until they don't want them to be black. Okay, you go into Talmud and you go into all these other books, they see them as black. But then when they see the ramifications of what they taught, you know what I'm saying? Then they want to take shit back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they want to take shit back. Yeah, but even his father, Hannibal, and you see the ball in his name, which is, was one of the supreme deities of the Canaanites. But his father's name had Ham in it. So, and so that's very significant that they trace their lineage back to Ham. Now, when you read these stories, the Arabs is talking about that, see, the thing is, they want to blur that Ham and Semitic shit now. You see, now back in the day, they wanted, they drew clear distinctions. You know what I'm saying? This is Semitic or Shem. See, because you got to, it's Shem. All this Semitic shit, see, they running from the fact that ain't no Semitic language because goddamn it ain't no Shem. Fuck you gonna have a language identified from a motherfucker that never lived. Shem ain't never had no goddamn language. You see, he ain't never had no alphabet or none of that they could say this is Shem. Where at? Even in the Bible, it says that the so-called Israelites took on the language of Canaan. They didn't have no goddamn Hebrew. Okay? They didn't have no, even when you look at the deity, it's quite obvious that they adopted so much. And the only reason that they had to adopt it is because they didn't have shit. Okay? So you hear El, which was the supreme deity of the Canaanites. You don't hear no goddamn El is spoken of more than any other deity in the whole Bible. Spoken of by more time than any other deity in the Bible. El, which was the Canaanite deity. So they didn't have no goddamn language. But see, what they do now is they blur, and then they get certain niggas in Africa. And that's why I talk about them, and I'm going to stay talking about their ass. You see what I'm saying? You got certain niggas in Africa that they, it's just like when they went over there to Arabia and they started reading, naming empty land after nations in the Bible to give the illusion that these nations actually existed. You see what I'm saying? Ain't now one of them motherfuckers, they was gonna name Iraq, Mesopotamia. They, but they didn't adopt. It's called the Mesopotamian, what's that term they use? I know it's something like an accord. They got all these accords over there. So, they rename, and so Palestine and, which, goes back to the Philistines, which is supposedly the bloodline of Egypt. You must know that. You see, you must know that. And the reason why, because, listen to me, when you talk about what Hannibal's father taught him, he say, if you're going to fight these motherfuckers, take it to their land. You understand what I'm saying? Take it to their ass. Take it to their doorstep. That's where you take it. Don't let them come to your shit. Don't wait on them to come to you. If you know these motherfuckers mean and he told them they coming. He said they coming. So just know that. But and so when it's time, you take it to their shit. And that's what, and that's what he did. And so by learning what I'm teaching you about the book, That's what you doing. You going in his house, you know, and tearing shit up. You know, it ain't about whether, you know, it's the fact that you done built your world on these so-called principles and shit. And I know it better than you, because you lie so much that you know the lie never lasts. You have to create another lie and another lie and another lie, and you stay on his ass, and you make him remember, oh, this is what you first said. I got the literature. This is what you first said. How you keep changing your motherfucking story every 2 motherfucking days? It's because you running, motherfucker. That's why. You running. You running. I got your ass on the run. You changing it every 2 motherfucking day. Truth is truth. You understand what I'm saying? Truth is truth. You got to change it every 2 days. And so we got them. And as long as you can do that, you can, you know, and so they on the run. So understanding, this is what they saying, that somehow they trying to equate that Hannibal is Semitic. That's what they saying. They trying to equate that somehow Hannibal is Semitic. So they say Tunisians take issue with Denzel Washington playing historic general in new film. Now, the fact, number one, the fact that they had trained them elephants. You see, ain't no goddamn Arabs ever trained no damn. When did they get off? And matter of fact, you talking about the BC period. The Arabs wasn't even in Africa at that time. The Arabs did not even come into Africa until like the mid 600 AD. So Hannibal is somewhere around 280 BC, somewhere in that area. They ain't even, matter of fact, at that time, where the Ptolemies came in, shit, the Ptolemies was just coming in. You see what I'm saying? You know, the Ptolemies was still in Egypt at that time. You see? So wasn't no Arabs in there. The Ptolemies, and after the Ptolemies, the Romans came in. Then, you know, and finally the Arabs, you know, removed the Romans from Egypt right around 200 around 600 and some 640, somewhere up in there AD. You say you got Hannibal at what, 325? Okay. So they know good and goddamn well they ain't trained no elephants. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You don't even get, I mean, damn, you can look today. You see a whole lot of elephants running around goddamn Tunisia. Where the fuck you find some goddamn elephants running around Tunisia? You understand what I'm saying? Not at all. Not at all. That's a Southern African. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, they don't have no history of training no goddamn elephants. Okay? At all. Even when the Oxamites went to Mecca, they came over there on elephants on their ass. They didn't know what to do with them damn elephants. They didn't know what to do. That's an African. You see the Kush, you know, the Indians over there in the nation, they ride elephants. You understand what I'm saying? But areas where there's substantial, in areas where the elephant is really indigenous. You see? And so the Sahara done been there for a while. Okay? The Sahara done been there for a while. It ain't just got there. You know what I'm saying? The Sahara done been there for at least, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Even the ancient Egyptians was talking about the desert. So that damn Sahara, you know, the Sahara have been there probably for the last at least 7,000 to 10,000 years. at the minimum. So at 2080, and so you're not gonna get no damn elephants gonna go in no damn desert. You understand what I'm saying? Where it ain't no water, no, they don't live like that. That's not their habitat. So ain't no damn, so that, those elephants was trained in the South, period. They were trained in the South. Okay, so that's another fact. The Arabs is always trying to claim something they know goddamn well. They don't have no historical, like I teach y'all, how they talk about how the Islamic scholars and shit, and how, in Egypt, we don't need you to come to Egypt and start no great universities and shit like that. All of that knowledge was already in Egypt. Now, soon as Islam come into Egypt, and so then you get to hearing about all these great Arab scholars, and you got certain universities in Damascus, and motherfucker, we didn't hear about none of that shit before then. When? Where at? Arab scholars? Where at? The first goddamn book they ever created was the damn Quran. That was it. They don't got no manuscript. The first manuscript of note anywhere in the world in Arabic was the Quran. That came after Muhammad. So how in the fuck do y'all go from having no books to all of a sudden you got scholarship, Arab scholars? Don't no goddamn nomad, no damn camel herder, and no goddamn goat herder need no goddamn geometry, and no high mathematics, what the fuck do they need that kind of information for? And you scooting through the goddamn, when do you get a time to goddamn do that type of research and shit? And you in the damn desert with thousands of goddamn animals and shit that you got to maintain. Ain't no goddamn goat herders gonna be developing no damn knowledge. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, they mad about it because once you start to see, especially these young blacks, these young Africans, they get to seeing enough black people in these movies in power, they gonna get to thinking like, well, what the fuck how is they on the land? If we keep showing where our people was in power in these areas, and they talking shit today about our people even coming up into them nations. They don't even want black people coming into them nations. You see, Algeria, I don't give a goddamn, all of them the same. They got an initiative to try to keep black people out of there because they know, and it's overflowing any damn way because Africa is growing so fast. You got, Nigeria. A lot of people don't know that Nigeria is slated to be 1 billion people by 2100. 2100. Nigeria gonna be damn near 1 billion people. And then you talking about out of the top 20 largest cities in the world in 2100, out of the top 20, 13 of them gonna be in Africa. And I'm talking about, you talking about the top 8, I say 5 to 6 of them cities in Africa, damn near 80, close to 100 million, 80 million. You see, Lagos is gonna be damn near 100 million at some point in time. You talking about a metropolitan area, a city that's gonna be larger than damn near every other damn nation on the planet. And so at that time, a lot of that overflow gonna start going north. It's gonna start going north. You see, I see that. you know, and eventually that, you know, black people is going at some point in time is going to take that land back over and start to, at the minimum, start putting significant amount of people. They're going to take that south. All them nations over there, Tunisia, Algeria, Libya, you know, that southern area, and that's why they ass is in there now. You see all them goddamn groups, Al Qaeda and all of that shit. They in there because they already know ahead of time. They trying to get in there and take some of that land in there, and then infect these niggas' mind with that bullshit, that Islam shit. That's what they trying to do, because they know eventually that our people is going to take that southern region again. And from that point, they're going to push their ass into the Mediterranean Sea. If it's any type of struggle, they ass is going to lose, man. I'm telling you, our people is going to have Africa again. There's no doubt about it. So having a black man, and then, like I said, the things that he taught, take it to their ass. You see, knocking on their door. See, this is what I told you. See what Hannibal say? Now, I ain't waiting on you, motherfucker. I know you coming. And since I know you coming, I'm going to knock on your motherfucking door. I'm here. You looking for me? Oh, you looking for me, right? Well, here I am, bitch. Here I am. I'm here to see you. You see what I'm saying? Take them by surprise. You know what I'm saying? Take them by surprise. And they don't like that you would claim that. You understand what I'm saying? He's strategic. You see, he fight a guerrilla warfare. You understand? He don't play by no rules. You understand what I'm saying? I know what Walter Williams, and he has some things to say about Hannibal, but the myth alone is the myth alone is powerful. Even whatever somebody want to say. You understand what I'm saying? The tactics of, taking elephants through a mountain range and come around the mountain. I believe that's where they got that goddamn song from. We'll be coming around the mountain when we come. Yeah, they were singing that motherfucker all the way around Rome. And you know what I'm saying? Because they thought that he was going to, just land, and take a frontal assault. You see what I'm saying? They was waiting. You understand? And, they played theyself. And he came around the mountain. We'll be coming around the mountain when we come. Yeah, we'll be coming around the mountain when we come. And when he came around that goddamn mountain, he had one of the greatest defeats of all. I believe it was even greater than the one that they had up there in Germany. When the Romans went up there in Germany that last time, they knocked down about 30,000 motherfuckers in that one battle. But I believe Hannibal very well may have I think he had even knocked down more than that. You see what I'm saying? And whether he lost or not, it crippled Rome to the point that it wasn't long after that. That was like, that was like the beginning of the end for their ass. After Hannibal did, and then they took their ass over there in Germany, and they put an ass whooping on their ass. Them two battles right there was what really crippled their ass. You understand what I'm saying? So though he lost, he put some hell of a cracks in they armor to where, you know what I'm saying, it left them really open. You understand what I'm saying? For their ultimate demise. And so when we talk about, why all these, these foreigners is having a problem, because they know that eventually, if you keep seeing the truth, you're going to start to ask some critical questions about all this shit out here. Why is they on our land? Why we, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? Even the ones in Africa, what the fuck? Why are we so? What the fuck do they have? What the fuck did they have to do with our demise? You see, and why we putting out the Europeans? Shouldn't we be putting their ass out too? I know the talk is going on, and so they nervous about that talk. They nervous about that talk, and we should have that talk because I believe in the deepest depths of my heart that they must leave Africa, period. Either they're going to go of their own goddamn will, you see, or they're going to go of our will. Whichever one whichever one come first. You see what I'm saying? And of course, again, what they done to our people, they in the same predicament. You got some, it's time, it's time to, be judged. Shit, it ain't no just, it ain't over. It ain't over. You must be judged. Yeah, you must be judged. We must memorialize our ancestors. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't gonna never be right until we get right with our ancestors. Meaning that whatever was done, that judgment is brought, and you see, and justice is served to the memory of our ancestors. Not just about money. No, it ain't just about money. It's about the justice and the memorialization of our ancestors, that what happened to them, you understand what I'm saying, was brought forth amongst the people to be judged, and justice was served. And they know that their day is coming. We ain't done, family. Click some of them links. Support your general. This is General Sarasun said. He's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.